Hi gorgeous! Today's video is a fun one. I'm going to be showing you a swim-proof makeup tutorial, and we are going to be putting these products to the test. I feel like anybody can make a swim-proof makeup tutorial using high-end products. That's really easy to do since there are so many high-end companies that make sweat-proof, humidity-proof, and waterproof products. But it gets a lot more challenging when we're talking about drugstore products. So I chose to accept that challenge, and I'll be showing you some of the best products I have found from the drugstore that are waterproof, sweat-proof, and humidity-proof. And at the end, I'm going to jump in and show you just how well they hold up. We're starting with an eyeshadow primer. I'm using NYX's Proof It, and this is one of the few drugstore primers that is waterproof and will keep your eyeshadow intact. Yes, even underwater. Speaking of primers, I'm also applying a face primer. Aha! Surprise! I don't typically wear primers, but when I do, this one is my go-to. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer, and it is one that will keep my face intact at an affordable price, no less. For my eyeshadow, I'm going with one of the Maybelline Color Tattoo eyeshadows. This is in the shade Creamy Beige. These are some of the best eyeshadows that will last a ridiculously long time on your face, whether you're swimming or you're sweating. They don't move at all. And after I had applied it onto the lid with a brush, I went back with my fingers and very gently started to blend out the edges. And then I took a little bit of Wet n Wild's Creme Brûlée and blended out the edges even further from there. We are wearing eyeliner as part of this test because I want you to see how freaking fabulous this stuff really is. The applicator on this is rather thick, so I first lined my eyes with it, and then I went back with a small angled brush and used that with the formula to create a wing on the outer edge. I can't do a wing with this type of applicator to save my life, but using a brush with the formula makes it a lot easier for me. And I figured we'd go dramatic for this look so that you could really see the lasting power of this stuff. I also added a black eyeliner onto the lower waterline. This is from the Rimmel ScandalEyes line, still one of my all-time favorite drugstore pencils. These do not move on me, and they last for upwards of 16-18 hours without smudging. For my brows, I went in with one of the LA Girl Slim Shady brow pencils in the shade Auburn. This is another excellent waterproof product that will not move. It is also heat proof and sweat proof. And if you can believe it, I am going to apply false eyelashes as part of this test. If you wear false eyelashes in the pool, I will tell you, choose a synthetic pair. Do not go with human hair because you will ruin them, but synthetic lashes will hold up underwater. And if you do attempt wearing false eyelashes in the pool, there's nothing saying you can't. I recommend going with a black eyelash adhesive. Don't go with clear. I made that mistake as part of this tutorial, and when clear glue has been submerged underwater for quite some time, it turns white. And for my face, I'm using CoverGirl's Outlast 3-in-1 foundation. I talked about this one recently in a video, raved about it, still love it. And one of the qualities that I had mentioned is that it is touch proof. It will not move on you while you're wearing it. And one of the things I discovered when I was testing this foundation out is that it is waterproof. CoverGirl does not stand behind that claim though, and because that was a sponsored video, they wouldn't allow me to say that. But I'm here to tell you it is 100% waterproof. I will show you that today. CoverGirl's not sponsoring this video, so I can say whatever I want. For my under eye area, I'm going with NYX's Gotcha Covered Waterproof Concealer. A little bit of this goes a long way. You can see how much I'm applying here. You don't need much of this at all. It is a full coverage concealer, extremely pigmented, and like I said, waterproof. It's one of the few drugstore concealers I've ever used that looks gorgeous by the end of the day. But if you do apply too much of it, it will look like a cakey mess underneath your eyes. And to set everything, I'm using this powder from Soap and Glory. It is a really great one for summer, humidity proof and sweat proof, so we're gonna test it out under the water. I also went back and added a little bit more of the Maybelline eyeshadow we used earlier under my lower lash line.
And to define my lower lashes, I'm going with L'Oreal's Voluminous Mascara, and this is in the shade Brown Black. The carbon black one tends to run on me, even though it's waterproof. So if you've had the same experience, try their brownish black one. It's the only one that won't run on me. For my blush, I'm going with one of Milani's baked blushes in the shade Luminoso. And these baked blushes are insanely pigmented, and they truly hold up through whatever conditions you put them through. And if you're looking for contour, I highly recommend checking out Rimmel's line. Very pigmented, long-lasting, great quality all the way around. For my lips, I'm using one of the Retro Matte lip kits from Makeup Revolution, and this is in the shade Noble. Unfortunately, these products did not last underwater for an extended period of time. So, if you're looking for products that will last, I highly recommend checking out Milani's Amore Matte Lip Creams, Revlon's Lip Liners, any of NYX's liquid lipsticks, Rimmel's Provoca Lips, and the Maybelline 24-Hour lipsticks.
Okay. Woo! How's my face? All right, I have been in this pool now for 30 minutes, so let's see how this face has held up. That eyeliner is still intact. It has not moved once. The bottom eyeliner also, and lashes haven't bled. Eyeshadow is still on. Brows still look great. My face is still banging. Loving the lips. What can I say? 100% impressed. So if you are in the market for sweat-proof, humidity-proof, and waterproof products that are affordable, I cannot recommend these enough to you, and I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Granted, this is a really far out there test to conduct with products like this, but it just goes to show you the quality that you can find in drugstores. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this helpful today. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. But right now, I'm gonna go enjoy this pool. Bye. Woo, that was not graceful. It's really easy to do, but how many people can make a swim-proof makeup tutorial using only drugstore products? I feel like that's a lot more challenging. What is with this hair? I'm not accustomed to filming in wind. Whew. If you only knew how many times I had to do that.